les choses faciles.
Et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Dubai Expat YouTube channel. I hope you're all well, and I'm happy to see you all back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today we have an exciting unboxing of the new Rolex Explorer 124270 or the new Explorer 36 that was launched earlier this year. So a brand new model which is pretty tough to get right now. I had the chance to pick up this watch from a buddy for the review and paid exactly the retail price, which is currently in Dubai 26,270 dirham or $7,150. As I own an Explorer 39 already, I thought it would be nice to get this watch for a review and later on to do a comparison to my 39mm. Will this watch stay in my collection? Probably not, because I want to keep the pieces I pick up myself, so this watch will either go to a female family member or to the right girl for life maybe. Before we start, a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Rolex Pepsi today, the highlight of my watch collection. And now let's get into the review. So the AD gave a small travel pouch with the watch for free. Then we have the classic green Rolex bag with the watch box and the receipt inside. Time to unpack everything, and here's the typical green Rolex watch box in the medium size. Time to open it, and here's the watch, guys. I must admit, it is always a very special feeling unboxing a brand new Rolex for the first time. I'm so used to the colors of the box and the smell. I don't know, it's somehow very addictive and it feels a bit like home. Inside we find the user manual. As always, I'm going to show you all pages so you can pause the video and read them. The manual is not a generic one, they made it for the Explorer 36. Then the warranty manual, which is rather boring. The watch comes with 5 years international warranty and the new style warranty card. The superlative chronometer seal and the hang tag. So that is everything that you get with the watch. And here's the brand new watch. Time to bring it to life with a good wind. And setting the watch is of course super easy. You pull out the crown in the second position and you are ready to go. No date or other complication to worry about. After you set the time, push the crown all the way back in and screw it down so the watch is waterproof again. Let us check the weight. This bracelet is not resized yet, so the complete watch comes at exactly 120 grams. Time for the dimensions. The case diameter is 35.4mm, so a smidgen smaller than 36mm. The bracelet starts at 19mm. Inside and outside the lugs it starts at 18mm. And tapers down to 14mm. The thickness is 11.6 millimeter, so very slim. The lug to lug distance is 43.2 millimeters. So overall a small watch that you have to consider. It is actually smaller than you would expect it to be. The new Explorer comes on the typical oyster bracelet with a matte brushed finished on top and below, and the sides of the bracelet are polished. The clasp is a safety folding clasp that has an easy extension built in the inside. The Rolex crown is applied. One of the best bracelets in the market for sure. And I like the differentiation with the clasp to the normal oyster or Datejust watches, which actually come without the safety lock. The watch has a screw down case back and a sapphire crystal on top. The crystal is without an anti-reflective coating on top, so it gives a nice shine to the watch. I prefer this instead of having an AR coating that can get wasted by time. The dial is a black lacquered dial with 3, 6 and 9 numerals and stick indices in between. All indices and numerals are filled with a luminescent material for a long-lasting blue glow. The dial is always perfect to read, whether at day or nighttime. I especially like it at nighttime. It looks so stealthy and sporty, and the shiny crystal gives it a little bit but not too much bling. The hands are the typical Rolex hands with the Mercedes hand for the hours, and all 3 of them contain lume. The bezel is a smooth steel bezel, which again makes the watch sporty but also elegant. The case and bracelet are made out of the famous oyster steel for a high corrosion resistance, and the crown is a screw down crown with the twin lock waterproofness system. This gives the watch a rating of 100 meters. In the inside we find the caliber 3230, a movement of the latest lineup which runs super precise at -2 to +2 seconds a day, has a power reserve of 70 hours, brings a good magnetic resistance and is very shock resistant as well thanks to the Paraflex shock absorbers. The movement is of course hackable and is a self-winding one via a bidirectional rotor. Time for a first wrist shot. And the lume shot. And I think the color, like this icy blue, looks really good and perfectly matches the Explorer, which you would link to mountaineering, so there will be a lot of snow and ice. So yeah, the lume on the black lacquer dial looks really fantastic. And now it is time for the watch score. So the case is a bit small for my taste. I think this watch is really made for women who like a sporty understatement piece. The case is of course very well finished with a screw down crown, but lacks some other features like quick release for the bracelet or rotatable bezel. It is very minimalistic. The movement comes with a good power reserve, the shock absorbers are great, and it has a good magnetic resistance and runs super precise. So it does the basics perfectly, but comes without any complications or a lot of decoration that you could see. It is a workhorse movement. The bracelet and strap are amazing, but a bit small for guys. For the daily usage it is quite good due to the comfort, but it really lacks of course the date feature that you would like to have every day when you use your watch daily for work or so. This watch is definitely more made for sporty activities due to the comfortable fit, the lightweight and the small size and so on. And image and history are amazing as it comes so close to the original one. So yeah, on the one hand it's a downside that I think for a guy it's definitely too small. But if you want to have a piece that's very close to the original one, this is very well made. So image and history are definitely fantastic. Unfortunately, the watch became very expensive and you simply get the entry-level Rolex for that. So yeah, and if you again consider $7,150 for the watch compared to what is a Submariner now, maybe I think 9,500. I think with the Submariner you get a lot more value for money. So yeah, that's a bit of a downside of course. And all of that together gives the watch a score of 68 out of 100, and by that it made it to my list. So guys, this was my unboxing and review of the new Rolex Explorer 36. I was actually really surprised by the size, so I hope this video gives you some good insights into the watch actually. So I hope you liked it. Leave me a comment if you would buy an Explorer if you have the chance, or what do you in general think about the watch. And with that, thank you for watching, stay healthy and bye bye.